Appreciate you hitting the button. Welcome to the Hot Hustle Podcast with Hype. This is episode 138. You follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Hype. That's HYMPE. It's Hype. It's not hype. I'm not geeked up. Very special guest in the building. A reoccurring situation. My guy is back in the building. And when you Google me and they have pictures of him, that's crazy because we just both fat and light skinned. Reintroduce yourself to the audience.
Real talk though, man. It's your favorite coach's favorite coach. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite fat freckle man, nah, aka Splash Charles, aka he gonna say it, so I might as well get it out the way. Nutmeg, nah, man.
Copy that, my man. Nutmeg Nas in the building. I'm saying, don't try to leave that one out. All right, this is episode 138. Me and my man have a long-standing agreement here where if you
No
use
doubt.
something and I like it, we will have out plagiarize the whole situation. We will get salute each other and give you the credit for having that. And but we are definitely plagiarizing. You know
Real
what I'm
talk.
saying? But so I'm scrolling through the gram, one of my many pages yesterday, and I see now I got this video where he's talking to the black men, and it was like, man, that was a powerful message, my brother. Are you free for an episode tomorrow, my man? So that's how we got here. This one is about the black men. What do we need? Not
Mm,
even just the black men, just men in general. What is it that we need from the surrounding communities? As you know, we like
okay.
to start with the guests here on the How to Hustle podcast. Behind we're 138 episodes in. You should know that by now. But new listeners
True.
every day, B. So now talk to us.
True talk, true talk. Um, so one of the things we need, and I'll just go with what I was talking about in the message, man, we need other black men. We need other black men to stand tall with us, stand tall for us. A lot of times we feel like we the only ones in our situation. We feel like, you know what I'm saying, our situation seems so unique. But it's another brother going through more than likely the exact same thing, something similar, something tougher. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes something not as tough as we are, but you'll be surprised to see the strength that they could offer you and the strength that you could offer them. So we need each other to sustain each other, man. Like that's really what one of the things off the top. That's what I was trying to say in the message. That village, you know what I'm saying? That village of other men trying to get to where you trying to get to.
So copy that. The village situation, people always instantly take it to it takes a village to raise the child or to raise your family type situation, but it takes a village to have well-rounded individuals, adults, children, teenagers, all that, so that you get shown different things and you can pick and choose what works for you. If you
Right.
only got a village when you're a kid, then what do you do when you're an adult and you have issues, problems, and all of those type situations?
You mean?
Um, the thing I'm gonna say that the first thing I'm gonna say that we need is we need a better narrative. The narrative on
Ooh,
us is shot. The narrative on us is that we don't care, that we don't think, we don't feel things. Not even won't think things. We don't feel
we
things.
definitely don't feel. That's exactly the narrative.
We don't have emotions. That we don't have the pressures of being a man. Like people always will tell you about as a mother. God, I hate when people say that. Like, how come as a mother your situation is so much stronger than mine as a father? You don't know what it's like to be a father because you're not a man. I don't know what it's like to be a mother. I'm not a woman. But we need a better narrative because there's so many dudes out here who take care of their kids, who handle their responsibilities, who ain't treated themselves to nothing because they making sure that their kids is good. Like making sure that their wife is good, make sure that their household and their situation is good before you just go out there and blowing and tricking off your last because you know that's what you wanted to do.
Facts.
Uh, so like, yeah, you always got some bad eggs in a bunch. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh,
in the market, you crack that joint open, you go, ah damn, see they tried to get me. Two of these joints was bad.
thank
But you
God.
don't know that until you lift up that hood, until you start to peel back them layers and start to look at all of that type of situation. But we need a better narrative on just the men in general. Like too many people say like you don't need a man for this, you don't need a man for that. I need a woman. I need my wife. I need her to complete my entire situation. Without her, my situation wouldn't be complete. Without me, her situation wouldn't be complete. Now,
Exactly.
people can you can dance all around those situations all you want because you've been by yourself and you got used to being by yourself, male or female. But it don't mean
Right.
that you don't need that other individual to have you again to create well-rounded adults. But go ahead now. What was your next one?
Nah, I'm feeling that because and this is gonna sound cheesy to some people, but we need these black voices, these black male voices to continue. the right ones. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like you said, there's bad ones in every bunch. And I know those tend to be the popular ones right now. You know what I'm saying? The
The
dudes that's
loudest
out
voice
there
is
putting
always the one that's screaming the
exact.
loudest is always the one that niggas is listening to, but the nigga who's calm, cool, and collected about his situation is probably the one that's about to give you the best knowledge.
You feel me? Because that's the one that don't have to like yell it out, that don't feel like they have to yell it out in the mountaintop. The people who truly have the truth don't feel like they have to box with you to give you the truth. They feel like the
Capping.
truth is going to tell itself. You know what I'm saying?
This
We just the delivery system.
the delivery is that I'm giving you the truth. So why do I need to scream, holler, or inflect to make this a bigger situation than it is? The facts is the facts. It's nothing for me to argue with you about this.
Right. I don't got to fight with you. I don't got to box with you. I give it to you. You take it. You take it. You don't. You don't. But I know I was giving it to you. Whereas,
You are
in like you said, you know what I mean?
also in that situation, you have to listen to that person. It's,
Yes.
most people just wait to talk, man. They don't listen. They don't know how to hold a conversation. Conversation is when you say something and I wait for your reply, and then I reply to what you said. I don't have a preconceived notion or already have like, well, I'm saying this regardless to what I say.
Right.
Like that's not a conversation. Oh, my bad. I jumped
or
on you.
just
Go ahead.
listening, or just listening to reply, right? Like, yeah, he said that, so now I'm gonna come back with this, as
Oh yeah,
opposed to letting the complete thought go. You know what
I
I'm
listened to
saying?
the first three words that you said, and you triggered me with one, and now I'm just going, oh, the nigga said this. So I'm not hearing nothing else he said. He could have just been making an analogy, using it as an example. I ain't catch none of that because I locked in on this one thing. Yeah, we
You know
don't
what I
like
mean?
your type of shit.
They treat
Do
it like
better.
battle rap. They treat it like battle rap. Like that's going. I'm gonna rebuttal this. No matter what else he say for the rest of the bar, I'm coming back to rebuttal these thingy things he said that I didn't like. And so we need these voices to continue because we need to rewrite the narrative, right? Like it's not enough to just. Unfortunately, it's not enough for us black men to just live right and do right. Apparently, like because people act like those men who do that don't exist. So we got to talk about it. Like you would think, you would have never thought that that had to be the situation that we have to sit here and broadcast the things that we're doing because we're doing it for the sake of doing it. We're doing it because it's the right thing to do, the way we cut. But unfortunately, now, in order to change the narrative, we have to put it out there.
The problem with that though is old niggas like us are from the era of do and don't be seen.
You feel
This is
me?
the era of be seen no matter
Be
what you are
seen.
doing, good, bad, or indifferent. You have to record it. You have to show the world that this is what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I like the little selective marketing right there as my man sips from the mug. Copy that.
You already know it.
But this is a different era and different way of life for niggas like us to think about. And it's like I don't like. Why would I be broadcasting that? Yeah, just bought my daughter some sneaks. Why is that a big deal? Well, who are we pumping that to? You don't get credit for taking care of your own responsibilities. Like at
Or
least that's
even
not where
even
I
when you
came
help
from.
other people. You know what I'm saying? Like we the type where we're not gonna go out to the hood and give away pizza to the homeless and give away turkeys to the hungry and we got the camera there. No, we're doing it for that sake so that they can have what we want them to have. But unfortunately, in the society that we live in to try to adjust the narrative, we also have to be seen. Like it's something I don't personally like, you know what I'm saying? Because it goes against, like you said, the way we've been shown and the way we've been taught. But it's we not gonna get it's not gonna change just off the strength of us doing it, man. We got to be the example, and the example has to also be seen.
Another thing that I think for us that we really need is like words of encouragement.
Absolutely,
Just
bro.
knowing how to actually talk to somebody. Like it's not even like I don't need you to like pat me on the back because like again, yeah, you gave some turkeys away or you did this, that, or whatever for your own family, cousin, whatever. Like you just need to hear some positive shit. And like you said, that could be from your circle of guys, friends, or it could be from your girl, your cousin, it could be from anybody who's just paying attention to what's going on around them. If somebody is doing something good, I will always pull a nigga to the side and let them know that one on one. I let them know that in a phone call, in a text message, because I got always, always, always say this like, we all going. And don't tell me how much I meant to you and how much you love me under a picture that I can't read. I can't see this
Come
joint.
on.
And my wife don't care. I'm just let you know right now. You can have the most heartfelt, oh my God, hype message. She is not gonna care. All right. She's not gonna see that joint. Just to let you know. but we need to like have those positive reinforcement type situations. Like it's nothing wrong with you telling another nigga, I like the way you moving. I like the way you carry yourself. I like the way you handled that. And it's also nothing wrong with somebody telling you, like, I didn't like the way that you handled that. I didn't like the way that you carried yourself there. You still need to be like held accountable for them situations. Cause like ain't nobody batting 1,000 out here. I'm doing shit wrong every day. You doing shit wrong every day. Like nigga who listening to this, he's fucking up too. You know what I'm saying? Players fuck up, it happens. Ain't nobody batting 1,000. But we just gotta make sure, like, we still encouraging each other in these situations. I remember me and you had a conversation. You was like, which we all go through in this content creation situation. Yo, I'm struggling to come up with topics. All right, so you use these couple of different methods, and this is where you'll come up with some shit. Like, but that's nothing in that for me. That's me and you on the phone checking in and
Yep.
just what's up with you? How you doing? How's the show going? How's all that working? I need help with this. I've been thinking about doing this. I've been thinking about doing that. That's why we have the long standing agreement of if you like something I got, take it, bro. Go ahead.
Yep.
Just say shouts out to my man Hype on the episode when we get to Life Be Life and available on all streaming platforms. But go ahead.
Yeah, nah.
What's the next one?
Another thing we need is, and you just used the word accountability. We need to give it and we need to accept it. We're not gonna go nowhere without it. Everybody needs accountability. Don't get me wrong, but I definitely do want to stressify black men because it's not about finger pointing. You know what I'm saying? It's not about putting nobody down. It's not about finger pointing. It's about accountability. Okay, so let me attach this caveat: accountability with love. You know what I'm saying? Like with the intent to really like help somebody fix their situation, with the intent to help them ship up and shape
Not
up and
just
you know what I
credit
mean?
not
Yeah,
just
not criticize
criticize it.
exactly, not just criticize it.
Criticizing it with no way for me to fix it is not helping
You
me.
feel what I'm saying? So like when you hold somebody accountable, okay, nah, you said y'all was coming out every week, then you went bi-weekly. Now it's been 2 weeks of no episode. Everything cool? Like that little conversation that happens and that part that's added on, everything cool. It's like it's concern. It's not you just being like, yo, nigga, hey, where the episode at? Where the episode at? You bugging, dog. You want some shit. Like, nah. Do it in a way where you're not sugarcoating, so you being straight with the person, but do it in a way that helps the person grow. Yo, I see you making your own stuff, Hank. Them last CH5s, they wasn't it, bro. Because your last joints, they did like this, and they had that foot into it, and they had that joint to it. You think you could bring that joint back maybe with this one and do it a different way, bro? I don't know custom kicks like you know custom kicks. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. You know what I'm saying?
Funny old
Stuff
man
like
mentioned
that.
those. The CH5s will be coming soon, y'all.
You already know. You already know how we do. Plain salad, bro.
Copy that. Um, my last one, and this is a very, very important one as you become like an adult with stuff on your calendar. You know what I'm saying? Life insurance, mortgage, car notes and such. We need a real woman. You need a full-fledged, bona fide woman. Okay. When you get to the point where you got prescriptions that need to be picked up, you got different schedules with the kids, you might be a coach, you might be going to band practice, you might had the lump on your knee that you ain't never get checked from 2006. Like a real woman is what every man needs because she is the thing that will make you a better individual. She is
This
the
is
thing that will hold you accountable for the things that you're BSing on. If you the nigga who can't manage a checkbook and your girl is good at that, she's gonna make you tighten up on them skills unless you just the type that passes all the way off to her. Then hopefully nothing ever happens in that situation where now you don't
what's
know how
up
to pay the
after
cable
her.
bill.
Right.
Well, you know what I'm saying? But a real woman is what a man needs, not I mean, then these are the dangerous situations. Man, my bro was talking about this the other day. He like, man, I come home, bro. I'm trying to get married. Like, I ain't trying to be on no dumb shit. I'm like, nigga, from what I hear, it's hard out there for a pimp. I'm like, you're gonna have to find a couple needles in that haystack. But uh, real women or somebody who is nurturing, caring, giving, concerned. not somebody who is a UFC fighter. Okay. Don't need Mia X. Mia X is not what anybody wants to have in their
Uh,
situation.
no
It's
limit
not
soldiers.
no Tim's and uh
Not the
Carhartts.
what?
That's not I don't need any Butters and Carhartts out of my woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool for you to have that in your bag when it's warranted. It's not warranted on
Facts.
a Wednesday evening when I just did a double.
Right,
Okay. It's not warranted like we saw in this conversation where you know like he been struggling with whatever. This is
right.
not the time. Read the room. Understand what your man is. Understand what your woman is for the man. Like that's why I always tell niggas, bro, if this stage in life, you gotta get a real woman. Damn a girl. Don't have a girl. You need a
Yeah.
real woman.
And I want to jump on top of that. And I think every black
I
man
mean, that's usually
needs,
what happens once you get a real
and
woman. You all the way on top of that, bro.
that's a fact. I think every black man, I think every black man needs a bond, a solid bond with a black woman, right? Like, let's say love ain't working out for you right now and you ain't found the missus, you ain't found the queen yet. Okay, cool. But you need a bond with a solid black woman. That could be a sister, that could be a best friend, that could be, somebody who you do business with. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. But you need, as a black man, you need that bond because we don't know women inside and out. Point blank simple. We don't know everything about everything. And sometimes you are going to need a woman's perspective, flat out.
Because
No matter
these are
how
some
right we are,
unstable
no matter,
creatures we dealing
no,
with.
listen, and it's some stuff that's just never going to make sense to us coming from where we stand, but we still have to navigate it. So when you have a solid black woman that you have a bond with, because they have a particular level of empathy that the average black man don't tap into right off, that's going to help you know how to navigate a situation as opposed to maybe like handling it like a bruiser, mishandling the situation because you coming into it, you know what I mean, all force or all tactics. And what you really need is more savvy. What you really need is maybe more compassion in that situation. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
relationships teach you to be versatile. You can't always
absolutely.
be you can't always be the sensitive one. You can't always be the one that needs the pat on the back. Like a relationship will teach you how to be versatile and deal in different situations and talk to somebody differently because one kid ain't like the other kid.
Right.
Your wife at 25 ain't your wife at 34. Like
Yeah.
or so and if you looking again to have a real tangible situation that we're looking to. When we got married, they said till death do us part, not till she gets on your nerves. Because guess what? She probably got on my nerves 3 days later. I probably got on her nerves 3 days later. It
Real
happens.
talk.
It's just the nature of these situations. Like you said, our mindset, their mindset, we were brought up to look at things totally different. And we just have to get on an equal ground so that we can, you know, travel through this thing smoothly. Because
Facts
nobody's traveling through this thing without no potholes or no bumps. It's just
at all.
ain't nobody's relationship is like that.
Nope.
All right, now we've gone a little heavy, and again, for niggas who listening to this, you know what I'm saying this is just to let you know, like my man now, like I said, he posted this clip talking to the black men. Even though we could go black men, we could go anybody who's listening to this. I don't know what you
Yeah.
are. If you're listening to this in China, we appreciate you hitting the button. We only accept 5 stars, and that's HYMPE. It's hype. It's not hype. I'm not geeked up, but we need them different situations for men because people just act like we just all rocks at all times. And all rock at all time will have a nigga in the corner somewhere breaking down and you don't even know what the fuck is wrong.
Oh God.
Um, all right, now let's switch him up to the get to know segment. This is where we get to know my man Nutmeg Nah. Even though we know a lot about Nah over here at the Hot House Podcast behind, but we know new listeners, like I said, every day, B.
Every
Sponsored by
day, big.
Custom Hustle. It is at Custom Hustle World at Custom Hustle Co. on Twitter. Custom Hustle World is Instagram. My bad, y'all. We do custom jerseys, custom jackets. We got 4 versions of the sneakers available right now. The CH5s are coming. They're not here yet. The flip flops, the barber capes. If you cut or do hair, we'll take care of you. Summer is we're getting a little nicer now. The shorts will be back out there too. Uh, Sweatsuits, however you need these situations, we have them. We're hustling them over there at Custom Hustle World on Instagram, Custom Hustle Co. Now, get to know Nah. Since my man has this in his background, what is your favorite comic?
My single favorite comic. I don't have one.
Come on, give me
Uh,
two then.
I'll give you. So the comic, the issue, or we talking about character, like the title? What we doing?
We can go character for one, and then you give me issue
Okay.
for another one.
All right. So my favorite
Give you a little
character, I
leeway
would
here.
say. All right. So my favorite character is Black Panther, flat out. Like when he's done at his best, I don't feel like there's another one probably better written, maybe outside of Spider-Man. I think it gives me everything I need as a black person, on top of just being fun, interesting, and different. Um, you know, it's not too many people that's being a hero from a king's position. That's a totally different type of situation. Um, as for an issue, damn, that's definitely hard.
I told you
That's
before the show, baby.
definitely
You
hard.
paid talent. You got to be ready for these type of
Yeah,
curves.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'll just give y'all one of my favorite issues. One of my favorite issues. I'm a person, right? I like kind of like the what if Jones that's like outside of the norm. So you had a situation where it was Spider-Man's aunt got shot with a bullet from Kingpin. In the situation that they have, Mary Jane gets shot with the bullet instead in the what if. So Spider-Man handles things completely different. You know what I'm saying? He's off the cuff now. He's against his no kill rule. He catches a body. I ain't gonna ruin for y'all to tell you who he killed, but the way he went about it, and even the way at the end when they caught up to him, he could have scrapped his way out. And he was just like, no, I'm gonna take these charges. This is what it is. And he's always been about power and responsibility. So for him to take the charge at the end and get booked when he could have just fled and did what he wanted to do, it would still lines up with the core of who he is.
And what edition was this one?
That was what if Spider-Man Back in Black.
Copy that. All right, now I know that that's, you know what I'm saying, that's a drawing for you. That was just a tribute for my man. Now, here's another one for my man. Best power spinoff.
That's Power spinoff.
Yes.
I don't know because I don't like none of the Power spinoffs like that.
Come on now. You
I'm
gotta
not
give
even
me
going.
something. I
Oh,
don't know is
all
not
right.
an
No, you know
answer.
what? I take it back. I take it back. Raising Canaan.
Okay,
Raising Canaan.
now
That's Power
Raising
spinoff.
Cane's, chicken fingers only. Um, why is Raising Cane in your, or in fact, not even why is Raising Cane in your favorite one? Who your favorite character on Raising Cane?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Canaan. I'm gonna go with
I
Canaan.
hate. All right, see, I usually
I'm gonna
don't
go with
jump in because
Canaan.
this is get to know you. This is not get to know hype. I hate Cane. Like, God, you're just the toughest 15-year-old in the history of the world. Like, you knocked off
Yeah.
Andy from Sisters. You're hitting the chick raw. Now she's pregnant. Like, I'm done with this guy.
So I can
He's just
honestly
got
say
it.
I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up on
Oh
on
man,
on,
see,
on it right now. So it might be some stuff that might change my mind.
it's just 50. You know, he got to write himself as the
Yeah.
best nigga in the world. Like,
Yeah, that's true too. That's the one thing I do hold against him when I like other characters besides him. I'll probably say, you know
after,
what? I'll probably say Marv. I'll probably say Marvel Jukebox is probably my favorite, if
all
I'm
right,
be
cause see,
honest.
after the nigga got set on fire and then walked up 8 months later on some soap opera type time, I was done with him. Now you got a quick $200. You just came up. What you buying with that 200? This is
Ooh,
unexpected deuce.
unexpected 200.
Yeah,
And
you
we ain't
went in the
talking about no
bathroom.
obligations. I'm gonna go ahead and buy what I want to
No,
buy.
you was at work this day. You was walking to the bathroom real quick. Oh wait, hold up, that was two joints right there. You scoop scored, and now this is a free deuce. You ain't even text your wife about this deuce yet. What you doing with this deuce?
All right, so it's two things I probably do with it. Um, because I'm gonna spend this irresponsibly. Um,
It's free. You can. You know what I'm saying?
so either I'm gonna probably get a pair of kicks that I was trying to get, or I have a particular back issue in mind, like one of those collectible type Jones that I was looking at. So I might get one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might get one of them, pay to get it graded, and then use that as an investment for later on.
Copy that. You know we like to flip things.
You know what I mean?
Lastly, because you are paid talent, co-host of the first ever How to Hustle live show, what is it that you learned from doing a live show?
Oh man, I learned so much. I learned about doing the things in situations where, like you said, being versatile, being on the fly. Like making sure that my voice projected because we had an audio issue. Um, Connecting with the crowd doing answering certain questions. And you know what I'm saying? Making something that seems like, it's not the easiest thing for everybody to do, but making sure it was fun. I think that's the thing I learned most is making sure that I'm having fun with it as I do it.
My joint was always like, make sure you making eye contact. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Make
Got to
sure
connect
that
with the audience.
you looking at somebody to make sure that they think like you talking specifically to them. I could be talking directly about Knob and I'm looking at bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just to make that connection with somebody. Don't be looking down and like you said, make sure you projecting your voice is definitely a big joint. All right, now before we close out the show, we got two more joints that we're gonna get to. The last one though will be "What Do We Need to Know," which is sponsored by H2H Cleaning. That is at H2H Cleaning on Instagram only. We're doing roofing, plumbing, flooring, HVAC cleanups, cleanouts. We're doing upholstery work, carpets, however you need it done. We're hustling it over there at H2H Cleaning on Instagram only. So you get at me, big jobs or small jobs. We're here to help. Just tell us how we can help. Nah, what do we need to know about?
What do we need to know about? Hmm.
Maybe some mugs or some hoodies. I'm not really sure. What is it that
So
we
for
need to
life
know?
be life, and what do we need to know about?
Whatever it
We
is
need
that
to we
you
need
well, hold up. Whatever it is that you think that we currently need to know about, what is that we need to know? This is when the floor is all yours.
All right, it's two things y'all need to know. Y'all need to know life be life. First of all, if y'all don't know, for the new listeners, how the how to hustle drive through, you know what I'm saying? International hype. For those who don't know, you need to know life be life. All right. Life be the letter B, LIFING, first and foremost. You need to know we drop every other Saturday. We talk about whatever. We not the most current eventish type of people, but we mix it in there when we need to.
I'm sorry, my brother. Who's we? You saying we, and
Facts.
you seem to be one individual on the episode with Hype this week. I'm sorry.
That would be me, you know what I'm saying, your favorite coach's favorite coach, and my co-host, aka Big Mish, aka Mimi, the goddess. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can
Copy
find us
that.
on IG, y'all can find us on Facebook, y'all can find us on YouTube and various other places. Click that link in the bio. You need to also know that we're gonna have some t-shirts coming for y'all this year. Before the year's out. Not exactly sure which month yet, but we're gonna have at least some t-shirts for y'all before the year is out with a new logo. All right. And what I want everybody to know, and this is gonna sound very atypical of me, but we got a presidential election coming up, and I need y'all to understand the excuse of not looking into third party people because, oh, it's going to take away from the Democratic vote is a piss poor excuse. Do your education. We have Google. They're not going to advertise, they're not going to have commercials like the Democrats and the Republicans. So you're going to have to do your own research. If you don't like Biden as an option and you don't like Trump as an option, and you wish there was another option, it behooves you to look into the third party and at least see if that option exists. If it don't, and you feel like you still got to choose between the two evils, the lesser two evils, cool. But it behooves you to do the homework.
This sounds like an episode. Um,
It's a stance I've been trying to kick for the last 12
uh,
years, bro.
chill. We ain't even about to do that. I got two
So
people in
so so
mind. I
we
got a
could
couple.
definitely do an episode
I
for that.
I got us a full round table for that one. I got two niggas I
Say
just instantly
less.
thought of.
Say
All
less.
right. Before we close this one out, like I said, nah, paid talent. I did the live show with my man. Nah, we gonna throw a hype on
Good
the hot seat
times.
at you. You give me just one joint. Throw one question at me, randomly,
All
rapid fire situation. Give me something to answer before we close out episode 138.
right, bet. Let's see what I can ask the big man. Okay. What is out of all the custom hustle products, if you had to pick one that you going to sit there and shop at a particular event, which is your go-to?
Sneakers.
What's something somebody gotta have?
Sneakers. The reason I say sneakers is because you do not know another person in the world who ain't Nike, Puma, Reebok, or none of that who got sneaks. Um, when niggas say they got clothing line, like a lot of people got sweatsuits, and niggas then ventured into jackets and jerseys. Niggas can do all of those type of things. Can't nobody do sneaks? Ain't nobody doing sneaks. And the sneakers are always the thing. When I show somebody, they go, "Wait, what?" Like, so it's definitely somebody asked me yesterday, like, He was like, so you just get Nikes and you just do them? No, and that ain't got nothing to do with no swooshes, B. These is custom hustle. Like they're gonna say on the side, it's gonna say custom hustle. Now, if you get a pair of them CH3s, you can put your own logo, name, whatever you want on the back. We can do that with with damn near any of them. That we can put, your own situation, but they will say custom hustle on them because that's what they are. So I'm definitely gonna say sneakers because sneakers are the thing that separate you from the pack.
I dig it.
So, my man, I appreciate you coming on, bro. That's episode 138. We got another one to do since you just brought up that voting situation. We are out.